Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fitzpatrick. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to find Jordan Addison that time. Yeah, that'll make it 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
A gain of 5.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And the Jaguars, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
39-yard line. 4 yards on
Here's Lawrence.
2nd and 6.
That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
The Jaguars at 12-3 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down.
Now Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
First down, Jaguars.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 more yards. He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Run. This is Basher Tootin. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. They juked him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter there. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fitzpatrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuinn Allen. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Made at his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's McCarthy. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. McCarthy off the play fake. To the sideline and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Addison will go in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And what a return as he brings us one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. And one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. Here's Lawrence to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Etienne up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Another toe for Etienne. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Do I need to bring Boo back?
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Etienne. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try to run with Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Just shy of the goal line.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Lawrence on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-lines, and he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. Like you're feeling okay. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
ETN once more. And he's got it down to the 28. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Lawrence. The open man is Westbrook. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Lawrence.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. He's got the hook up with Conley. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break.
Touchdown, Vikings! Ty Felton, 71 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country or any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence off play action. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Lawrence going to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
59-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And the lead will hold 10.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. McCarthy operating from the gun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's now 3rd and 11.
To the air with McCarthy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence going to keep it again. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Caught here by Conley. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And a Jaguar first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Complete to Brian Thomas.
Hands it off out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Lawrence on the sneak. And he will have a Jaguars first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can give them more field. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas.
Lawrence's pass.
3rd down and 6.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 4.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, now McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
On play action, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we thought we should go to a post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment. When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Lawrence to throw. The Cowboys got it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st down, Jaguars.
Lawrence will throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Looking to put a drive together. McCarthy off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Scramble. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
They'll play action. Here's McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Fitzpatrick. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Allen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll try the left side. Fitzpatrick. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now third down and 6 to go.
A gain of 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
22 yards. That's another Vikings.
Now again, right side. Fitzpatrick. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
14-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Now after the false start, here's second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Fitzpatrick. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Third down from the gun, McCarthy.
Underneath to Allen. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Ryland on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that will be a 13-play drive in total. And it's polished off by a Viking score.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Lawrence. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a chance first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Lawrence.
This is caught. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
And he's giving it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Vikings 14.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. Oh, he dropped it. Yeah, that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
To the air with McCarthy.
At the 24-yard line.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 51 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. McCarthy.
18-yard line.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5. He finds his man complete. That's Brewer. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Addison hauls it in. 2nd down and 8.
To number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fitzpatrick. And the Vikings are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
now
goal.
they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Ty Felton from 3 yards out. And the Vikings get a bit closer.
Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
The extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 20! And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
79 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Jaguars, first down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Bashal Tootin, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
One after here coming up. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught inside the 15.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
36 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this